Well, a good morning to you as well, Desiree. Really, things still kicking off here. Not a lot having taken place, but certainly a very important conference that is taking place here. It is the Africa Investigative Journalism Conference put together by Wits University under the leadership of Professor Anton Harber. Of course, he, the dean, really, and the convener of this event, leading journalism and media studies here at Wits University. But such a critical event, really an opportunity for investigative journalists across the continent to come together and talk about the work that they're doing, what they've been able to achieve, what is still coming, and also what is needed for them to continue their work. And you can think, of course, back to some of the successes that South African investigative journalists certainly have had, and I imagine that a lot of those lessons also going to be shared as the conference takes place here at Wits University. You can think back to the successes of investigative journalists going all the way back to years ago. Think of the Gupta leaks, for instance, that essentially was the work of investigative journalists leading to an investigation by the public protector and later even the State Capture Commission led by Justice Raymond Zondo, and now the president saying he's going to action the recommendations of that commission. But I raise that because that was work that was initiated by investigative journalists. At the moment, investigative journalists having unsealed the massive story that is the Phala Phala saga, one that certainly has captured the attention of many South Africans and the world at large, as a lot of those answers are still being looked for rather by journalists and even investigators themselves as a result of the work done by investigative journalists. So it's going to be a very busy few days here at the conference. We're going to be speaking to a lot of investigative journalists from other parts of the continent who'll be sharing some of the success stories they've had, what corruption they have been able to unfold and find and bring to the fore, what challenges they have. We know that many investigative journalists in the country continue to have their lives threatened, and doing their work continues to be a dangerous thing for them. So we're going to unpack some of those stories, but we also are going to be getting into the technicalities of investigative journalism, the art of it, what it takes, where you look, where the secrets are, under what pillows and mattresses some of those secrets sit. So do come back to us, because in the next 10 minutes or so we'll speak to Professor Anton Harber and some of the delegates that have attended the conference as well, Desiree.